The truth is still missing. Midnight Case Files.
Have you ever imagined living in a city where a serial killer could be watching you, reading the same newspapers you read, and even sending messages directly to the police while nobody could stop him?
Because that's exactly what happened in Northern California. More than 50 years later, the Zodiac Killer remains one of America's most terrifying unsolved mysteries. And what's even scarier, he may have gotten away with it. In the late 1960s, a series of brutal attacks shocked California. Young couples were being targeted in isolated locations. The attacks seemed random. The victims had no connection to each other, and the killer left almost no clues behind. But then something happened that transformed this case from a murder investigation into a national nightmare. The killer started writing letters. Not ordinary letters. He mailed cryptic messages directly to newspapers. In those letters, he claimed responsibility for the murders and demanded that his coded messages be published for the public to see. For the first time, Americans weren't just hearing about a serial killer. They were hearing directly from him. The person behind these letters called himself the Zodiac. And just like that, a legend of fear was born. Between 1968 and 1969, several confirmed attacks were linked to the Zodiac Killer. Some victims died. A few survived and provided descriptions. But the descriptions were frustratingly inconsistent. The killer seemed ordinary. Nothing about him stood out. That made him even more frightening. The Zodiac appeared to enjoy the attention. His letters contained threats, taunts, and encrypted ciphers designed to challenge investigators. Police departments, cryptography experts, and amateur code breakers all tried to identify him. Yet decade after decade, the mystery remained unsolved. Over the years, numerous suspects emerged. Some investigators believed they had found the right man. Others completely disagreed. No suspect was ever definitively proven to be the Zodiac Killer. And that's where the case becomes truly fascinating. My professional analysis is that the Zodiac's greatest weapon wasn't violence, it was control. He understood how fear spreads. By communicating with the media, he turned isolated crimes into a nationwide psychological event. Instead of hiding in the shadows, he manipulated public attention and forced millions of people to think about him. In many ways, he became one of the earliest examples of a criminal who understood the power of media exposure. And that may be one reason why this case still fascinates people today. More than half a century later, investigators, journalists, and true crime enthusiasts are still searching for answers. Who was the Zodiac Killer? How many victims were actually connected to him? And did he really escape justice forever? Nobody knows. But until those questions are answered, the Zodiac Killer will remain one of the most chilling mysteries in American history. If you enjoy mysterious cases, unsolved disappearances, and dark stories that still keep investigators awake at night, make sure to subscribe to Midnight Case Files, because the next mystery might be even stranger than this one.